Hello and welcome in. I'm going to be doing a little energy read today. Just tapping in to Jack and Lily. Jack and Lily Sullivan, been missing since the 2nd of May 2025, so around 16 weeks now. Still not a lot of news. Over the last week we've had some reports coming out from the RCMP highlighting some information that they have been doing, what they've been looking at, and some statements from the people involved. I've not heard all this information, but what I have heard is there's bits and bobs of contradiction in the statements. And I know that things can become misconstrued with information and how information is being passed and how information is being collated and how it's being executed. So you have all that to consider. So what I thought I would do, as it's gone a little bit quiet in this energy, and I'm pretty sure and hoping that the RCMP are working endlessly behind the scenes to find these missing children. So I'm going to start with a question. What is happening with the RCMP? What is happening? Can Spirit highlight any information? Let's open up this energy with a card from the Shaman. So looking at the RCMP to see what they're doing, see what's happening, see if we can bring some information forward. And we're starting with first breath. Beginner's mind. Interesting energy. And a tidy house. Clarity and organisation. What this energy is bringing me is they've put all the cards on the table, what they've got. And they've put it out there for the public to see also. So that any information that comes back from that, they can put forward in this new way of doing things. It feels like, sorry I'm a bit slow because I'm listening to Spirit as well. It feels like they've put all the cards on the table of everything that they've got and everything that they've collated. They've shared it out with the public because they know the public will scrutinise it. And it's fair to say that there's some good scrutinisers out there. And they do bring some good ideas back. So this first breath I feel is it's like they are looking at this from a different perspective. It's like they've kind of hit a brick wall and they thought, right, what can we do? So they've had a good tidy up and they've put everything into order, clarity and organisation, and that's these statements coming out. And now it feels like they are moving forward with new perspectives. It's like they've gone right back to the beginning and now they're going through it with a fine-tooth comb in a very, very different point of view to the first one that they had, which was, or felt like, chaos. And rightly so. So I feel like that's what's happening. They've had a good tidy up with everything they've got, and they've put it all together and collated it, and now they're going through it all again. They're starting again with the first breath. So let's have a little delve into this energy. What are we seeing here, Spirit, in this energy? What are we seeing in this energy with the RCMP? Can we have some clarifiers, please, what we're seeing? These cards are all going to be in the upright position. Starting with the King of Swords. Somebody here is clarifying the clarity in this energy. We have the Tower. And the Two of Wands. It's giving me the energy that there might be a new leader in the ranks with this. Somebody that is a strategic thinker kind of energy. And this is clarifying that energy that I was feeling about the clarity and organisation and the first breath, the beginner's mind. Because this card here, it highlights strong analytic skills and like a good ability to navigate complex situations with wisdom. Because this Tower sat here. This is the missing children energy. And the Two of Wands sat here. It's all about planning and decisions and future visions. And it's all about choosing which path to navigate that wisdom, clarity, energy. It's like they're on a crossroad, and it's kind of like they've come to a point in the road now where they can't give up, they can't go back, so now they have to make this decision of how we're going to move forward in this energy now. So it's time for new planning, and that's what this beginner's mind is. We have somebody here, I feel like a new leader, some fresh eyes, some fresh ears, somebody that's going to be looking at all this information, an analyzer. Let's clarify that King of Swords. And we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And that's showing that feeling stuck in the energy of which way should we go now. So it's like a tidy house, clarity and organisation. We need to change things here. We need some fresh eyes. We need some fresh energy here to look at this. We need somebody to come in and look at this. And I think that's what's happening. And they've put all that information out there, all them statements and collated information for the public to scrutinise. And we have the Fool in reverse sat underneath this Tower. And that's showing the carelessness in this investigation and the being unprepared, poor judgment energy, lack of direction energy. Let's clarify this Two of Wands. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. And this is that gossip energy of the public not being happy with the investigation. The scatterbrain, talk no action investigation is how the public feel. So these cards here are clarifying this new analytic energy that's come into this. It might feel like at this moment in time they're not doing anything. But the reality of it is this is a different tactic in this energy. So let's have a little look at what is hidden here. What can we expect from this new energy that's coming in? My cards have just gone all over the place. So I'm feeling like there's a lot of energy here for them to sort through. And it's going to be a task and a half. So let's have a look at this energy. What's hidden in this energy? What can we expect in this energy? We have the Eight of Wands there. This is fast action. With the Four of Cups. This is fast moving action. And this is because this Four of Cups here. This is because of the disappointment in the energy of not finding them. We have completion. Let's clarify. This is in the what's hidden energy. We have some fast moving energy here. Somebody's come in here. And I'm feeling like this energy is very different to the other investigation, is what I'm feeling here. We've got this old energy sat there in between these two cards in the what's hidden. And we have the Eight of Wands and we have the World card here. And this is somebody that's looking at the bigger picture. This is somebody that's looking for completion in this energy. This is somebody in this energy. It's very, very, very different energy. Let's clarify this Eight of Wands. And we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. This person is avoiding conflict. This person is not just here to analyse this energy and start from the beginning and go through it with a fine-tooth comb. They're also here to back up this gossip from the authorities and the investigation. Clarifying the Four of Cups with the Nine of Swords. There's been a lot of despair in this energy with the authorities. There's been a lot of stress and anxiety in this energy. And we have the Star in reverse. And I don't like that star there like that, because it's making me feel let me clarify it. Let me clarify this energy, because I might still be picking up on the RCMP and their negative energy and their disappointment in not finding Jack and Lily. And this is why Spirit has led me to clarify that star there. Why is the star here in reverse, Spirit? We have the drugs poison in reverse. This energy is to do with the RCMP. This is clarifying, like I was saying before, that this new energy that's coming here into this investigation is not just here to start from the beginning and analyse all the information that they have collated over this last 16 weeks. But he, I said he, so maybe it is a male. They're also here to try to turn around this negative energy towards the investigation, because there's a lot of public unhappy people out there feeling like other things could have been done before now, and the way that the information has come out has been a little bit scatty. For the first few weeks or so, I felt the vibe that the stepfather Daniel was leading the investigation, as in not leading the authorities and telling them what to do, but leading it from a social media perspective, because we were only getting information from him and not really from anywhere else. So this star here in reverse is the despair, disconnection, despondent energy from the authorities that the public are feeling. That's what this is showing me in this energy here. And with the drama acting there, it's bringing that false masked energy where there hasn't been many updates throughout, apart from recently where they've released all this information and these statements energy. And they've done that because this poison in reverse there, they're trying to diffuse that negative energy that is leaking into the public eye about the RCMP. So that's clarifying what I said in the first cards, what we're seeing, that this is what this is about at this moment in time. I feel like there's somebody new on the block. I feel like somebody new is analysing this energy, and they're going about it in a very, very different way. Hence all that information coming out. Because a lot of the time, it's the public that solve these things with information. Scrutinising things online brings information, brings clues. So let's have a look at the outcome of this first breath, this beginner's mind, this clarity and organisation in the case. Let's look at the outcome of this energy. Wowzers, we have the Six of Wands. So this card is a very positive card. And with this card comes victory, recognition energy, confidence energy. And it's bringing me a vibe of this new person coming in with this first breath. Might just turn this around a little bit. And might make some progress. It signifies respect and success, achievement. And it's a recognition and an acknowledgement of somebody's efforts kind of energy. 2 more cards please in the outcome energy. You have to remain positive in this energy because, and we have the moon. What you think is very, very detrimental to things like this, because if you've got a majority of people who are thinking this is going to be a cold case and we're never going to find anything out, and if you've got 80% of people doing that and 20% of people staying hopeful, that 80% of cold case is going to win because you're manifesting the energy. You have to stay positive and hopeful. And at this stage, I hate to say this, but the chances are with the kids is it's going to be a recovery. But nevertheless, a recovery is better than nothing. So you have to stay hopeful in this energy. Energy is very, very powerful. And manifestation like that, if you've got a large percentage of people who are invested in this, who are feeling like this is going to be a cold case, then that energy will manifest in that way. It'll move in that way. It'll shift in that way. You have to keep the energy open. This is why the moon's here. The moon's the mystery energy. With the moon comes shadow energy, deception energy, illusions and cycles. So it's all about manifestation. It's mystical. It's waiting to see how the energy is going to be manifested. And the moon is here to remind us that every month is a new beginning, and this is positive energy as the moon moves through its unconscious energy of dreams and intuition throughout the months. How it disappears and then it kind of appears again and becomes full of abundance when it's in full moon, bringing light to the earth, bringing its energy to the earth. So it's a very mystical thing, and this is like clarity, to have faith. Have faith in this energy. I'm just sitting with this card for a moment. And this is clarifying this energy, this manifestation. We have somebody new, I feel, in this energy that is analysing this information And I feel very positive with this energy, like they're going to get something done. So it's like turning this energy around with the investigation from the public view and bringing some hope. And this Eight of Swords here, it's that restriction energy, that feeling trapped. It's clarifying of how manifestation can affect outcomes of situations, because the Eight of Swords in this deck represents restricted energy and fear, feeling trapped. It signifies a period of self-imposed limitations and mental blocks that hinder your progress. And if everybody's negative and they're putting energy out there that is negative, that can create mental blocks, and that can even create mental blocks for the investigation. It all has a knock-on effect. The card is like bringing an energy of a need to address fear or negative thoughts. So let's get some clarifiers in, because I'm feeling positive with this energy. I'm feeling and my cards have done that thing again where they all kind of go messy, like a big hot mess. I'm feeling with this Six of Wands, with this first breath, beginner's mind, and this tidy house, clarity and organisation, that something might come here from this. But it's about the public being on board as well with this and changing that energy to being positive and hopeful. Let's clarify this Six of Wands. And we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. And that's clarifying what I was just saying. The need for this new awareness and this new energy to come into this investigation is to have a release, a liberation, a positive energy behind the investigation, is what I'm feeling with this. Let's clarify the Moon. And we have the Eight of Pentacles, and this is this new energy, who is mastering this energy with focus and dedication and hard work. I feel like we've got somebody new here, somebody that's very committed, somebody that is meticulous, somebody that's thorough. Clarify this Eight of Swords, please. And we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And that's clarifying that negative energy from the public. That lack of confidence. It's unfocused energy. And that brings in unfocused energy into the investigation. So it's about manifestation. It's about staying positive with this and staying hopeful that there will be a resolve one way or another. And that these children will be found one way or another. So I'm going to finish this read now with a missing variable, and hoping that this energy read brings some positive energy into this investigation that will lead it onto a path of success and completion in this energy of finding a resolve. And we have here the Ace of Diamonds, new beginnings. Breaking the case, a crucial lead that shatters the silence. Number 2. The law of wealth and power. And that word law, spelled L-U-R-E, law, however you want to pronounce it. The lure of wealth and power. That's that energy, that manifestation, positive energy. Breaking the case, a crucial lead that shatters the silence. I feel like we're going to have a little breakthrough here in this energy. Positive manifestation brings wealth energy. Wealth energy, as in when you are wealthy, that energy you feel in that power there is what this energy is moving here through this investigation. And that manifestation of staying positive is what's going to align this energy and bring in the wealth and power into the investigation. And the lure is the manifestation, the staying positive. That there will be a result here and there will be a find one way or another in this energy. Love and light to Jack and Lily.